What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy. Now, when it comes to... This is a different type of video on my channel. Because I've never talked about, this person. I don't normally talk about modern, everyday comic books. And I'm not a Star Trek fan. All that there, okay? But, in this instant, it is too funny and too on the point to tell you why both modern Star Trek and modern comic books are where they are. We are talking none other than Heather frickin' Antos. Now, Heather Antos, for those of you who don't know, and you know what, I should do this real fast, you know, Heather Antos. I don't need April. I don't need that. I just need Heather Antos. That's all I need. Heather Antos. This lovely lass who is just pure awful and evil, and a part of the Whisper Network, assisted in helping destroy modern comic books in a very weird way, very destructive way. This is them. Look here. It's the Marvel Milkshake Crew. Hashtag Fabulous Flow. Oh, I don't. These are people that are too busy drinking milkshakes and hanging out instead of writing good comic books. They're only able to write very bad, crappy comic books. Very awful comic books. These are some of the people that have assisted in the destruction and the downfall of modern comics in America to an extreme degree. And Heather Antos, somebody that just keeps getting passed around comic book shop to comic book shop because she's some sort of great editor, always finds ways to put her hot garbage into everything. But on top of that, this is a fantastic editor, guys. Fantastic editor. That's why when 2 years ago this came out, our Pill O'Neil, which was supposed to be the April O'Neil comic book. One, this looks hideous, by the way. But two, her job is to edit. Her job is to quite literally edit. Make sure there is no spelling errors. And she failed on the title screen, on the cover of a comic she was working on. This is a person that also assisted in this recent beauty. Heather Antos and Ryan North's new Star Trek one-shot condensingly shouts fascists at readers to lecture them on politics. Now, you might be sitting here thinking, well, yes, okay, we could say some areas within the Star Trek universe are more fascist. Maybe even the Klingons are a little bit more fascistic than anything else. No, it gets far, far worse and more egregious. And this is why both modern Star Trek and modern comic books all suck major donkey woo-woos. They all suck. And there's a reason manga's over there laughing their happy asses off. Because they get to make money while American comics go in the toilet. But what am I talking about? So, from here, and shout out to John Delarose, awesome dude. The state of Star Trek has sunken lower than lower decks with the Day of Blood event tie-in comic, Shax's Best Day, which pleases the security officer Shax in a senseless battle against the Klingons, edited by the infamous Heather Antos. The book is one of the worst Star Trek comic produced to date. Now, John Delarose is a part of Comicsgate, does a lot of stuff, part of, obviously, Bound in the Comics. Fantastic dude. He does comic book reviews, and this is one of the perfect ones, I think. So, basic premise is this dude Shax gets on a Klingon home world and goes to battle. On the book's second page, the main character Shax starts ranting about fascists To the Klingons, this is what happens to fascists, he says in an eye-rolling cringe dialogue. The Klingons protest they're not fascist multiple times, but Shax makes it clear they are stand-ins for modern conservatives in America. Oh yeah, it gets much worse. It gets much worse. These people hate you, by the way. Heather Antos and this North guy, they hate you. And the people that okayed this hate you. They hate all of us, and they wonder why they're dying. Oh, right here. Right here. We'll come back to that. This isn't the first time Klingons have been used as a monstrous version of Republicans. In Star Trek Discovery, the bloodthirsty redesigned Klingons shouted a battle cry, Remain Klingon, which was meant to be allegory for the Catch Trump slogan, Make America Great Again. Oh, well, it's a shitty version of it. The thinly veiled political message didn't sit well with most fans, as Discovery has been one of the most reviled of Star Trek shows in general. Writer Ryan North decided to make his political messaging more overt, making the odd choice of leaving little notes at the bottom of most of the pages of the comic. When Shax first begins his rants on fascists, North chimes in with his own voice. If you're a fascist, then wow, have you picked the wrong comic to read? And also, transmedia franchise to enjoy, and political system to subscribe to. Honestly, just a series of bad decisions going on in your brain, huh? And there it is, right here. And I'll zoom in real quick. Too far! Right there. Right there. It says it right here. Right there. Because obviously we got to remind everybody that all this is bad. It's clear the writer meant to chastise fans who might vote differently than him. Yes, obviously. This is all they do. This is all they have. That's why Star Trek is shit. All they have is modern politics. Modern politics in the future. Doesn't make sense. We would go beyond identitarian politics and everything like that. We would be in a land of meritocracy, not a communist utopia that believes black people are the king. And I get it, that's a little weird thing, but it not filled with CRT or any of this nonsense. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. Shax continues to lecture the readers on fascism on another page, starting off the Klingons. Right, you just truly believe in charismatic strongman when he says your side should have absolute power or your people over your people, and now you're using force to give it to him in a coup. Remind me, where have I heard that before? I wonder, what do they like to call a coup that happened in modern America just a few years ago? What do they like to constantly say was a coup, was a very charismatic man trying to do a coup? But let's read the full page, shall we? Let's read the full page. Sorry, calls the who? The unforgettable. You know, I don't think I've ever heard of him. Oh wait, wasn't he that guy who surrendered like all the time? Calls, the guy who was just the worst warrior, right? Guess he's pretty forgettable after all. You're wrong about him, and you're wrong about us. We're not fascists. Rawr. Right, you just truly believe a charismatic strongman when he says your side should have absolute power over your people, and now you're using force to give it to him in a coup. Remind me, where have I heard that before? Oh, and here's his little thing. It's speculated that the most offensive thing you can say to a Klingon is call us the barely memorable. But Unfortunately, all research we've sent to study this matter have not survived long enough to report their findings back, so it remains an open question. This is the problem with modern comics, with modern anything, with modern Star Trek, modern comics, and the reason why people like Heather Antos and this Ryan Norths are nothing more than hacks. There's a reason modern comic books, honestly, are jokes to the rest of the world. There's a reason manga laughs their happy butts off the whole entire time, and there's a reason French comics, like our Razor Fist likes to point out, French comics are also thriving and are very vibrant today because they stay away from this garbage. And when they do get into this garbage, they actually kind of do it in a unique way that actually deals with, you know, prejudice, racism, sexism, gender equality, all this stuff in a very unique, fun way. I like to always point out 86, fantastic anime manga, a beautiful, gritty, grueling, just destructive, deals with prejudice in a very unique way that we don't get here in America anymore. And Japan's laughing all the way to the bank while freaking modern comics is like, please, we need to boost our numbers with manga, Scholastic, and everything else. Our numbers are just so garbage and we have to keep boosting them by giving out variant covers constantly. My God. Why can't we have good content anymore is the ultimate thing. Oh, we do have it. It's in Japan and they're laughing at us. But on that note, guys, let me get your thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video, go live. I am shadow banned right now, so that all that really does help. And also check out my sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee. What's going on, guys? Listen, I don't know about you, but I like to indulge in some of the liquids of fun times, okay? And oftentimes I wake up the next day with a headache and stuff like that. And to be honest, the only way that truly helps cure these morning blues, as I would call them, would be coffee. And you know who puts out good coffee, guys? CoffeeBrandCoffee.com. Listen, Coffee Brand Coffee is an American-based company. It was founded by the Quartering. He's going out there. He just wants to sell you coffee. He doesn't want to sell you a political opinion. He doesn't care what your politicals are. He doesn't even care what your cultural opinions are, okay? He just wants to come out here and sell good American coffee sourced here in the States. It is all fantastic and amazing. You have 4,000 verified reviews. Most of them are 5-star, 4-star. People are loving this. And I don't blame them, because when you take a look at some of these flavors, you got bourbon flavored coffee. God dang, that sounds amazing. You got Gunpowder Green Tea. I like the boom boom sticks and I want to know what's going on right there. And when I drink CoCo, I haven't drank it in a while due to the keto diet, trying to lose some weight. But when I do drink CoCo or anything like that, I like some sweetness, I like some richness, and I like some enjoyability in my CoCo. That's why I'm taking a look over here at this rich caramel CoCo. I mean, just think of how amazing it is. And guys, if you go to Coffee Brand Coffee, which links will be in the description down below, you can use coupon code BACKTACO, one word, BACKTACO, and you can get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com, coupon code BACKTACO.